So Star Wars Celebration is officially underway because Disney just held a huge press conference about their upcoming Disney Plus streaming service, which launches later this year. And they revealed tons of new stuff about upcoming Star Wars series. And we've got all the details on when you can expect Star Wars The Mandalorian to release, confirmation that yes, our favorite lovable droid, K2SO, will be returning alongside Cassian Andor for the Rogue One prequel series, confirmation that all prequel and trilogy Star Wars films will, get this, be on the Disney Plus platform as well. And we've also got tons of Marvel and Pixar news too. So tons of stuff to go over in this video. So get your popcorn, sit back and relax. And we're going to start right here with this image, which shows our first look at what the Disney Plus streaming platform is going to look like when it releases later this year. And as you can see, the Mandalorian is prominently displayed on that page. And we got our very first look at the Mandalorian logo right here. So it looks awesome. And they also tweeted this out. They said, "Get ready. Jon Favreau's The Mandalorian, the first ever live-action Star Wars series, premieres on Disney Plus at launch." So it's official. The Mandalorian is releasing this year alongside the Disney Plus streaming service. Super excited about it. I cannot wait. This is the one series that I'm probably the most excited for on the Disney Plus platform. So hit that like button if you cannot wait for the very first episode of The Mandalorian. Now, let's move on to everybody's favorite lovable droid from Rogue One, because we have big news about K2SO. This is what Disney tweeted out. They said, Diego Luna and Alan Tudyk are joining forces once again for a new show based on Cassian Andor on Disney Plus. So it's official. K2SO is returning, and I cannot wait to see him alongside Andor in the new upcoming Andor series. Now, there's no confirmation on when this series will be arriving. I don't think it's arriving this year, but super excited to know that K2SO will be a huge part of the Cassian Andor Rogue One prequel series. So again, super excited about this. I love K2SO. He was definitely one of my favorite characters in Rogue One, so super excited about that. Now, this is some big news as well. I did not expect this one, but they said classic and prequel trilogies will be on Disney Plus. So that's right, all Star Wars prequel and classic movies will be available on Disney Plus. So that's huge news. Now, they didn't mention, I don't think they mentioned the new trilogy movies. So I wouldn't be surprised if they make that announcement soon, probably at the episode 9 panel on the 12th, which is tomorrow. So we'll be keeping our eyes peeled for that. But regardless, that's really cool to know that you can go back and watch the prequel movies and the original trilogy movies on Disney Plus. That's really cool. Now, there are also some other images of the Disney Plus interface as well, including this one, which shows you can browse the different movies, including Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, National Geographic, and so on. There's tons of stuff. They also showed what the mobile version is going to look like. It looks really cool. You can simply, choose what you want to watch. You can see the classic Star Wars films featured there on that screen as well. They also mentioned that Disney Plus will be available pretty much on every platform you can imagine, including smart TVs, Roku, video game consoles, the PlayStation, the Xbox One, you name it. Looks like it's going to be available pretty much on every platform you can imagine, which is really cool to know, because if you have any of these devices, you'll be able to just subscribe to Disney Plus and have access to all of this awesome stuff. Now, I am going to dive a little bit into this news. I know I don't usually do this, but I have to mention this because if you don't know, they did confirm a brand new Marvel series called Falcon and Winter Soldier. Super excited about this one. They said Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan are teaming up in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, a Marvel series on Disney Plus. Plus. So as you can tell, they're not only going all in on Star Wars, but they're also going all in on Marvel as well. And they said this too. They said, more from Marvel. Loki, a new series starring Tom Hiddleston, is coming to Disney Plus as well. So super excited. Cannot wait for this. They also went on to say a lot of stuff on TheVerge.com about Marvel series. I'm going to read off what TheVerge.com said about this. They said, not to be outdone, Marvel Studios will also have a big presence on the platform with a number of limited series projects featuring characters from the MCU. One of the first ones mentioned was a series about Loki, which will apparently star Tom Hiddleston. There will also be a series about Vision and Scarlet Witch, which will be written by Captain Marvel writer Jack Schaefer, with Paul Bettany and Elizabeth Olsen expected to reprise their roles. There's another series about Falcon and Winter Soldier, which we already went over, and Malcolm Spellman Empire is tapped to write the series. There's also a miniseries about Hawkeye, which will be a jumping off point for star Jeremy Renner, to hand the role off to his character's protege, Kate Bishop. So really cool stuff coming from Marvel as well as Star Wars. So again, super excited for this stuff. Hit that like button. Let me know, what are you looking forward to most with the Disney Plus streaming platform? Now, I also have to mention this too. I know I'm getting into different territory here, but I'm also super excited about the new Monsters, Inc. spinoff series, because I said, from Hollywood Reporter, this is what Hollywood Reporter said. They said, Monsters at Work, the upcoming animated spinoff set to debut in 2020 on Disney Plus, is officially welcoming back original voice cast stars John Goodman, Sully, and Billy Crystal, Mike Wazowski. So I'm super excited about this one as well. Just wanted to throw that in there in case you wanted to know about that. I'm sure many of you love Monsters, Inc. as much as me, and I've been really waiting for news about the Monsters universe returning in some way. And there it is. I was super thrilled about that. So we got tons of Star Wars stuff to look forward to, tons of Marvel stuff to look forward to, tons of Pixar stuff to look forward to as well. So let me know again, what are you looking forward to the most? So out of all of those, for me personally, I'm definitely looking forward to The Mandalorian the most. That is the one that is on the top of my list. I absolutely cannot wait for The Mandalorian. This is a series that I've been looking forward to ever since I saw this first image. This just looks so awesome. And again, we got our first glimpse at the logo here. So again, it's looking sharp. It's looking cool. It's looking like one of those series that has the potential to bring Star Wars back in a huge way. And I think this one is going to really stir up a lot of conversation, or hopefully do that, about Star Wars in a positive way later this year when it releases and debuts alongside Disney's Plus streaming service later this year. Now, I did want to mention something real quick. If you didn't hear, there's also, some rumors and big news about gaming getting into the streaming platform scene as well. So I'm curious to see if Disney is eventually going to get into the gaming streaming platform service in the future, and maybe have, video games release alongside their series as a streaming, video game or platform. I'm really curious to see if Disney ends up doing this. So for instance, if The Mandalorian were to have a video game to coincide with it, it'd be really cool to watch an episode of The Mandalorian and then be able to just launch the streaming version of the game after watching an episode of The Mandalorian. How cool would that be? Let me know what you think about this idea. But, streaming gaming platforms are also on the rise from what I understand. We're going to learn a lot more about them this year at E3 and at all the video game conferences coming up this year. So a lot of stuff coming up, but we focus more on the Disney Plus streaming platform in this video. Of course, I think there's tons of potential, as you can see, with the Disney Plus streaming platform. And I'm curious to see where it goes. Now, in terms of pricing, we don't know the price just yet. They haven't really announced any pricing just yet, so hopefully it's legit. I do know that there is going to be a bundle from what I've heard where you can get Hulu, ESPN, and Disney Plus all bundled together. That's what I've heard. But we don't know the standalone pricing for Disney Plus just yet. Hopefully it's not too much. Hopefully it's a legit pricing, because if it's too high, some people might just skip it completely, but we'll see what happens. But I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. We'll have more news on the Star Wars TV series and so much more, including Episode 9. Tomorrow is the Star Wars Episode 9 panel and reveal, so make sure you subscribe to us right here at the Star Wars headquarters, because yes, we will be doing a complete breakdown of all of the Episode 9 news tomorrow. But I'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and may the Force be with you always.